I've been using the new Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus for the last few days, and to no one's surprise, it's a really great smartphone. There's a lot of interesting things here, a few more standout features compared to previous Galaxy S models. Previously, it was Samsung phones are boringly great. This year, it's just Samsung phones are great. Samsung smartphones tend to have an everything and the kitchen sink kind of approach where they have all the features under the sun. It's no different with the Galaxy S10. We have a beautiful design, we have an amazing display, we have a whole lot of cameras to talk about later. We also have reverse wireless charging, a headphone jack, an in-display fingerprint sensor, even things like Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Samsung has delivered on its promise to make a smartphone that is significantly different to previous models. One of the best surprises I've had so far while using the Galaxy S10 Plus is its frankly gorgeous design. The bezels are just so narrow and it gives the phone a really nice modern look. And something else I was surprised about, pleasantly surprised you might say, is the hole punch cutout for the selfie cameras. And Samsung did a really good job actually. It's less intrusive I feel than a notch, or at least the bigger notches I've seen on like the iPhone XS. There's nothing really revolutionary about the in-display fingerprint sensor in terms of how you use it. It's just not quite as fast still as conventional, capacitive fingerprint sensors that we've seen on the back of smartphones recently. At first, I wasn't a major fan of the new Samsung One UI interface. Over time, I was able to sort of customize the One UI to the way I like the way Android to look and work. This kind of grows on you, so I have no problems with the One UI. Here's something else that's pretty interesting about the Galaxy S10 phones is reverse wireless charging, or as Samsung calls it, wireless power share. We've actually seen this before, but basically you can put a device that supports wireless charging onto the back of the Galaxy S10 and charge that device. It's not a reason why you should go out and buy the Galaxy S10. It's one of those nice to have kind of things. So one cool thing that Samsung has done is it's given them all 128 gigabytes storage standard for all the phones. And then with the S10 Plus, you can get up to a terabyte of storage. That's 1,000 gigabytes. Samsung has kept the micro SD card. You can expand storage with a micro SD card. Samsung made a pretty big upgrade in terms of RAM. With the Galaxy S10e, you get 6 gigabytes standard. And with the S10 and S10 Plus, you get 8 gigabytes. The Galaxy S10 Plus, with the terabyte of storage model, you get 12 gigabytes of RAM. That's a lot of RAM. Using the Galaxy S10 phones is like using a brand new smartphone. So you get the new Snapdragon 855 processor. It's fast, it's smooth, it's fluid. What's great is that you also get that in the Galaxy S10e. So I've taken a few shots with the Galaxy S10 Plus. You're still getting a great camera with the S10s, it's just nothing massively special. But one of the cool things that Samsung has done is it's just given them more lenses and more cameras everywhere, all over the place. With the Galaxy S10 and the S10 Plus, you get 3 lenses on the back. And it's really great, it just gives you a little bit more versatility. I think it's just a really nice option to have. The Galaxy S10e, however, has a dual lens camera system. It's a very complex, feature-packed camera app. It might look great on paper to have all this sort of AI stuff figuring out what you're taking photos of, but honestly, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference at all, really. One of the things Samsung announced about the new Galaxy S10 was its new dynamic AMOLED display. Honestly, Samsung's displays are so good on the previous phones that I struggle to find any difference. It looks great, it's probably the best in the business. I'm not seeing anything crazy with this whole new dynamic AMOLED display. The Galaxy S10 Plus that I've been using has a 4100 milliamp hour battery. They didn't reinvent the battery or anything like that, so you're still getting a really good battery life. One of the biggest headlines right after Samsung's announcement was how you can remap the Bixby button. This is a big thing. This is good. This means you can have a functioning button if you don't use Bixby at all. I think the Galaxy S10 most people should buy is actually the Galaxy S10e. It's the cheaper model. It doesn't have the curved edges that you find on the S10 and S10 Plus, and slightly thicker bezels even. But it's also like 98% there compared to the Galaxy S10s. You're getting a lot for your money with the S10e, I think. At the end of the day, I don't think Samsung's new Galaxy S10 phones will be grabbing customers from other Android phones, or maybe even iPhones. It's still very much a Samsung phone, in a very sort of Samsung phone formula. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's a lot of people's cup of tea, but not everyone's. With the Galaxy S10, Samsung gives you more of everything again, and it's certainly going to be one of the best smartphones of 2019.
I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there.